Dan.
How are you?
I'm very well considering it's 9 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. Hey, today is my brother's birthday.
Uh-huh.
And remember, a while ago, we had a competition, but did anyone actually enter the competition?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I was finding information for what he was going to do when he came to Finland.
Right.
Maybe one more week. Let's give the listeners one more week that they can guess what my brother will do when he comes to Finland, and then I'll do the big reveal next time.
I haven't guessed yet, so maybe I should as well in the next episode. Just before you reveal it, I'll have a good think.
Sounds good, yes. All right, so what have you been up to?
I went on a bit of a new/old exhibition trawl, but things that everybody's still got plenty of time to see.
Okay, that's good.
So I've been to Ham to see the artist family Janssen exhibition, which is an extension of the Tove Jansson permanent exhibition.
Right.
This will run until the 10th of January next year, so people have got lots of time still to see that.
Okay, so please don't wait until the 9th of January to go, because the last day usually has a lot of queues.
It's pretty busy anyway. I mean, this is such a big part of Finnish culture.
True.
But it's basically her mother, Signy, was an illustrator and graphic designer. Her father, Victor, was a sculptor. And all three siblings were authors. So, Per Olov was an art photographer and Lars was a cartoonist. And the exhibition is designed to appeal to all ages. There's lots of touchy stuff in there for kids. There's an arrangement of stamps that were designed by, I have to say, I can't remember which one of them designed the stamps. I think it was Tove's dad.
I thought you said it was his dad when we were talking about this earlier. Yeah.
I think so. But anyway, it's small. It's only an extra sort of room and a bit on the original Tove Jansson exhibition, which I'm sure you've already been to, Heather.
I have, yes.
But I think it's well worth a visit. I mean, I also popped upstairs to see the end of the Ars Fenica exhibition as well. That's running until the 29th of March, so there's still time for people to see that as well.
Okay, end of the month.
That's a lot more modern, obviously, but worth a look. It's still artistic. It's not just weird stuff for the sake of it, for the most part. There is some stuff that you look at and go, wow, that must have taken a long time. That's impressive. But obviously I'll stick some photos from that in our socials.
And I guess you used your museum card to access Ham.
Of course I did.
Fantastic. So that's first one. What was the next stop?
Villa Gyllenberg, which is only open on Wednesdays, Saturdays and Sundays. This is the one that's next to the Didrichsen. It's tucked away.
Oh, out on the island, yes.
Yeah. And they've got an exhibition called Spirit of the Times. That's running until the 15th of March. The press release says it covers 4 eras, the 1930s, 40s, 50s and 60s and the present. But to me, that's 5 eras.
Yes.
The centrepiece is this Antonio del Castillo y Saavedra's recently converted painting St. Peter the Martyr. It was made around 1650, 1655. It is an impressive painting, but I'm not a big fan of religious works. But, I mean, it's worth taking a look at because it has such history.
How big is it? It sounds like it's really big.
No, it's not. It's the absolute opposite. It's quite a small one. It's about the size of my laptop, maybe a little bit bigger.
Okay, all right.
There's several works by Helen Schaeferbeck, who you like.
Yes.
And one artist that particularly took my eye was Juhani Linnovara, who does, I think I showed them to you when I saw you the other day. They're the Bright works. Quite modern. He died 4 years ago.
I remember hearing about his death, yeah.
So there's a lot to see in there. I mean, it is only effectively one big room with a couple of little rooms off the side. And then there's the house to look at if you haven't been there before. And the house is fascinating as well with an awful lot of artwork in it. But the main exhibition space is only one room, which is why generally it's best to tie it in with a trip to the Didrichsen, which is next door, which I did as well.
Very good.
The new exhibition in the Didrichsen is Arvo Siikamaki, and it's called Longing for Freedom. He actually died on January the 20th this year, just before the exhibition started.
Oh.
That will run until the 17th of May. 7 decades of his sculptures, mostly bronze and aluminium, a few marble pieces too. What I like about his work is there are no faces, so the bodies that he sculpts tell the story.
Oh, interesting.
You'll see what I mean when I put the pictures in the socials.
Okay, very good.
One particular piece stood out for me. It was inspired by the fall of the Berlin Wall. and it wasn't a sculpture. It's the only piece in the exhibition that wasn't a sculpture of a person or an item. It's a miniature wall which is being knocked down by some bulldozers.
Oh,
But it's brilliantly done. I mean, it's absolutely perfect, and the size. It's quite small actually. It's one of the smallest things in the exhibition. But yeah, there's a good mixture of pieces. Yeah, I think it's well worth a look. And again, museum card. But the Didrichsen's always nice. If it's a sunny day, you look out that back window and you see the sea, and I think that's one of my favourite museums, as I've said before, in Helsinki.
fantastic. I can add one there. I have a opening at Gallery Kuya this weekend, and so I got an invite this coming weekend. So from the 7th onwards, I got an invite.
Fantastic.
The exhibition is actually running 7th to the 29th of March.
Great. So what have you been up to, Heather?
I went to the theatre. So I went to the Helsinki Theatre, the main theatre, and I saw the Finnishised version of a play called Comedy About a Bank Robbery. And it is slapstick comedy, like 100% slapstick comedy. They used Finnish, so they didn't take the British play and just do a British version in Helsinki. They took the play and then put all the Finnish stuff in. So there was lots of relevant jokes that Finnish people would understand, and so there was a lot of laughter. And yes, and I was laughing quite a lot. And my husband was a bit sort of like, "Yeah, this is definitely your sort of thing."
Okay, so it wasn't his, judging from that.
He did laugh a few times, but slapstick is definitely my preferred comedy medium, I guess you could say. I will say it's been a really long time since I've been to the theatre, and a little bit of sticker shock when it came to buying refreshments in the interval. It was, I can't remember how much it was, but I remember looking at the prices thinking, oh, that's quite expensive. And it got me to thinking on the economics of interval snacks. Like, do people not buy them because they're so expensive? And because they're so expensive, the price just keeps going up because they have to cover their costs. And if they bring the prices down, will people actually buy them?
Theatre is for the bourgeois classes, Heather.
I don't know. And this was Helsinki City Theatre, and there were people really dressed up, and then there were people that were dressed really down. I mean, t-shirt and jeans type outfit, which, I mean, is a little bit, when you see someone with the furs and the fancy dress and the stuff next to each other, it looks a little bit funny. But theatre shouldn't be for the bourgeois. It should be for everybody.
I think different theatres cater for different classes in Helsinki, though, to be fair.
I don't know, but this one, yeah, I don't know. It was a good show.
Is that going to continue running past the date of this podcast?
It is. There's tickets running, I think, all the way through until April, May. It's not on every week. It's one of these shows that they have every second weekend and that sort of stuff.
That's a very Finnish thing in terms of theatre. I've never got my head around that. They don't just have a run of a month or whatever. It's a month staggered over 6 months or something.
The next show that I want to see is actually Heather's, and that is, I think that's May that's coming. I haven't got tickets yet. Maybe I should organise myself. But it was full, which I thought was quite good. So,
but that was a Saturday night, you said?
Yes.
I just wanted to delve a little bit into second-hand clothing in Helsinki.
Not only Helsinki, Finland.
Well, yes, we went out the other day. I mean, there's several places you can go. There's the UFF, which is mainly clothes. There's the Punainen Risti, the Red Cross, which has a selection of clothes and furniture and lots of other things in there. A lot of books in that one. Certainly in the one in Itäkeskus.
Yep.
Then you've got the Christian place, what's it called? The... Feeder, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's another couple as well, I think. I can't remember the names of them.
Helsinki Kierrätyskeskus, so Helsinki City's own...
The recycling
centre, yeah.
Also, there is the Relove, which we went past when we did the episode in Helsinki, in the centre.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of others dotted around. But I managed to get a pair of jeans and 2 T-shirts for under €20, and they were all brand new. I just think it's a much better way of going out and, you know, you can grab a friend and have a coffee in between and hit a few charity shops, especially in Etis, because they've now put 3 in a row next to each other.
So Etis have copied what Reddy have already been doing for maybe 18 months now. So the level of Reddy on the same level as the metro platform heading into the city, so on the right-hand side of the shopping centre, is now recycled stores. So they're all up on the top floor there. They've been there for a while. But did you know, and maybe I should double-check this one, but apparently Finland has... Do we have more second-hand stores per capita, or we are buying more second-hand clothes per capita than any other country in the world?
The prices would reflect that, because they have got the prices of the second-hand stuff has gone up a lot in the last few years.
Yeah, it has.
You still, if you go at the right times, you'll find yourself a bargain, and you'll come away with a load of clothes for at least half the price you pay new, probably a quarter of the price.
Halloween last year, my costume was sourced from, I think it was Orf in the city centre. Clothes that I wouldn't be thinking to wear again, but actually I've been wearing quite a lot, so it wasn't a wasted purchase, put it that way. And had I not worn them again, I would have just packed them up and sent them off again and just kept recycling.
And for anyone creative, there's always fabric and all the stuff to make the clothes as well, if you're feeling that you want to create something.
Yes.
So I think that's about it for this episode. We'll be back with another bonus episode next week, and then another one the week after. That's about it for this one. Thanks, Heather.
Thanks, Dan.